My name is Ana Prieto, and this is my husband.
Gus Prieto.
Been married for 20 years. We celebrated our 20th anniversary last May 18th of 2016.
Yes, so it's 21 now.
So it's 21 now.
Well, I met her when she was 16 and I was 19. We met at a Christian night skating event on the south side. I do think that there was definitely a purpose for us meeting there that evening.
You know, we have been wanting for obviously a long time to have children. I would say the first 10 years of our marriage probably wouldn't have been the right time because we were going through a really dark moment in our marriage. But after the Lord healed and restored our marriage, we knew that, you know, this was, at least for me, you know, I really didn't know how he felt about it, but I know in my heart, I just wanted to have children. Well, as I kept approaching 40, I was still in my mid-30s, I just kept saying that I didn't want to give up on God. I was kind of saying, okay, God, I know that you can still, you know, give me my own children, but if you don't, when I turn 40, the year that I turn 40, I will consider fostering to adopt pretty seriously, you know. When I started asking God, what is it that you're trying to tell me? 3 people were sent my way to tell me that God was wanting us to not only have a 4-legged baby, but he wanted us to bring in a 2-legged baby. So I called the agency 4Kids that following day, that same day. On Monday was when actually, ironically, it was the executive director of the foster adoption agency that gave me that word. She was the 3rd person. As soon as she told me that, I picked up the phone and I called 4Kids and I said, I gotta sign up. We got licensed on a Friday on September 23rd, and exactly a week later, that following Friday, we get a call from 4Kids, from the executive director, from Christy, and she goes, hey, we have a newborn baby boy who is at the hospital waiting to be discharged. Mom abandoned him. She had him and walked out. There's no one else to come get him. Are you and your husband interested? I said, yeah. We showed up to the hospital and we walked in, and here we see a 17-day-old baby boy.
On my way to pick her up was overwhelming because I knew life wouldn't be the same anymore. In my mind, I felt he would be in our lives forever. I knew that this was the right thing. That you know, we had gone through the process with 4Kids. They had opened the doors to us to do what we needed to do legally to open our house, and now it was the only obvious next step. And so I believe, although I didn't really get to hold him that first evening because I was scared, he was so fragile, so small, I knew I had to hold him and get over that the following day, and that's when I actually held him, I knew he was home.